Mandela Effects in Animation, Cartoons from Another Timeline. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, and today we're diving into a particularly vivid category of Mandela effects, the world of cartoons. These aren't just for kids, these are icons, global mascots, the faces of generations, and yet, something about them is off. What we're talking about today goes beyond nostalgia. This is about visual memory, clear, specific, and shared by millions, now contradicted by every piece of official footage and branding. Whether it's the spelling of your favorite cartoon title, the color of a character's outfit, or a missing detail you'd swear was always there, the changes are real. Or at least, our memories of the originals are. So let's go frame by frame through 6 of the most reported cartoon and character Mandela effects, and break down why reality no longer aligns with what we know we saw. Cruella de Vil, the Devil Effect. Let's start with Cruella de Vil, the iconic villain from 101 Dalmatians. Most remember her as Cruella de Vil, spelled like the luxury car, D-E-V-I-L-L-E. It made sense. She drove a big, dramatic car. She was literally evil. And the name played on the word devil. It was a branding trifecta. But today, her name is officially spelled DeVille. 2 words, a proper surname. And nowhere in official Disney materials does devil appear. This is jarring, because for many people, devil wasn't just a guess. It was remembered in writing, school essays, Halloween costumes, VHS covers. It appeared on fan art and even old merchandise mock-ups. Some recall reading it that way, on packaging or closed captions. Now it's gone. And what's stranger? Disney never acknowledges the spelling confusion. They just pretend DeVille was always correct. So either we all imagined the same phonetic variant, or this character was rewritten retroactively, and no one's allowed to say so. Pikachu's missing tail stripe. Next up, Pikachu, the electric mascot of Pokémon. Ask anyone to draw Pikachu from memory, and chances are, they'll include a small black stripe or tip at the end of his tail. It's how he's remembered in drawings, memes, plushies, and even costumes. But in the official version today, there's no black on the tail. None. It's fully yellow from base to tip, with brown near the back, but no black. Yet thousands remember that exact detail. Some even recall coloring books and sticker packs where the black tail stripe was clearly shown. Others say they used it as a quick identifier in childhood, when distinguishing Pikachu from fan-made clones. So how did it vanish? Pokémon has tight brand consistency. You don't accidentally misprint Pikachu's tail in dozens of products. And yet, the residue is everywhere. Old fan art, bootleg merch, and memory still reflect the missing black. So either the design was changed and wiped quietly, or this is a classic Mandela glitch, a visual anchor that was cut out of reality, but left behind in our minds. C-3PO's silver leg now, let's talk Star Wars, and a detail that even hardcore fans missed for years. In A New Hope, C-3PO, the Gold Protocol droid, has a silver lower right leg. Go back and watch. It's not subtle. From the knee down, that leg is clearly a different color. But that's not what most people remember. For decades, fans described C-3PO as entirely gold. From action figures to costumes to pop culture references, no one noticed the mismatched limb. In fact, even some Star Wars cast and crew said they were surprised when they saw the silver in later rewatchings. So how does something that obvious, visible in dozens of shots, get universally overlooked? Some say it's lighting. Others blame old TVs for muting the contrast. But that's a stretch when you consider how specific and unanimous the gold memory is. Add to that the action figures, which were cast in full gold plastic, and you start to see the problem. This is either a collective visual oversight that spanned decades, or something about the original footage shifted, leaving behind a silver leg and a golden memory. Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes? Let's move into one of the most hotly debated cartoon title shifts of all time. Ask most people, and they'll swear it was Looney Tunes, T-O-O-N-S. After all, they were cartoons. It was short for cartoons. Tunes made sense, it even looked right. But go back and check, and it's actually spelled Looney Tunes, T-U-N-E-S. Why would a show about zany cartoon characters reference music, not animation? This one stings because it hits childhood branding. People remember seeing tunes on VHS tapes, in TV guides, on toy packaging. Even digital autocomplete and search queries used to pull up Looney Tunes before correcting to Tunes. There are even parody brands, Tiny Toon Adventures, Toonami, that reinforce this spelling in the broader pop culture ecosystem. So is this just a misread logo? Or did the title quietly flip while we weren't looking, and reality never bothered to correct us? The Flintstones. With a hidden T? Last one today, the Flintstones. You know the theme song. You know the car powered by feet. But what you might not have noticed is the spelling. It's currently spelled F-L-I-N-T-S-T-O-N-E-S, with 2 T's. But many remember it as Flintstones, a smoother, simpler name with just 1 T. People who grew up with the show insist that extra T was never there. It was just Flintstones. Easy to say, easy to spell. It was on their cereal boxes, their vitamins, their after-school reruns. Now, the extra T jumps out like a typo. This is a fascinating Mandela because it's not about a logo or color. It's about a single consonant altering the flow of a word we thought we knew cold. And again, residue supports it. Old captions, spelling errors, and search behavior reflect a long-standing belief in the 1T version. The official history now says it was always Flint plus Stones. But that doesn't change how many people remember Flintstones as a single unified name and feel completely thrown off by the correction. When cartoon titles change, when character details go missing, when iconic names feel off by a single letter. These aren't just brand errors, they're memory fractures. Cartoons are supposed to be stable, fixed, burned into our memory from thousands of hours of childhood immersion. If these anchors shift, it tells us something deeper is at work. So the next time someone tells you it was always that way, ask them this. Then why does everyone remember it differently? Why do these changes always feel surgical, specific, precise? And why does it seem like our minds remember the truth, even when the footage says we're wrong? Hi, I'm Adeline Atlas, 11x published author, and what you just watched was only a taste of what's inside the Truth series, where we go all the way down the rabbit hole. If you're the kind of person who's always asking bigger questions, who knows there's more to this world than what we've been told, then this is your invitation to the series that was built for you. Inside the Truth series, you'll get full access to 6 mind-blowing sub-series designed to wake up your highest intelligence and decode the matrix we live in. 1. Locate the truth. Learn how to actually research, not just what to search, but how to verify, cross-reference, read declassified files, and protect your own mind from weaponized misinformation. This is truth-seeking, decoded. 2. The Mandela effect. Are we shifting timelines? Why do so many people remember a different past? We break down the most bizarre, undeniable examples of reality glitches and what they tell us about consciousness and control. 3. Law is magic. Law is not what you think it is. From word spells to maritime law and hidden contracts, we uncover how legal systems use language like a wand and how to stop being tricked by fine print that binds you without consent. 4. Entertainment or ritual. The Hollywood and music industries are not just for entertainment. From Super Bowl rituals to Grammy stage symbolism, we decode what's really being shown, who it serves, and why mass consciousness is the target. 5. Decoding dystopia. Ever wondered why dystopian fiction feels prophetic? In this subseries, we decode popular films and books, Hunger Games, 1984, Black Mirror, to reveal the hidden blueprints and predictive programming behind the plot. 6. MK Ultra plus mind control programs. This one gets deep. From real MK Ultra documents to modern symbolism in media, we expose how mind control operates in plain sight and how to free yourself from manipulation you didn't even know was happening. And that's just the beginning. If this resonated with you, click the links below and join us inside the Full Truth series, because the more you know, the harder you are to control. This is your awakening. We don't just ask questions, we find answers. Let's go all the way down the rabbit hole together.